Let's go, guys. Cybeast coming at you with a tier list video. Today we're going to be doing a fast food tier list. I've lived in a good bit of the country. I've traveled a decent bit in my life so far, so I feel I'll have had these at some point in time. No, some of them might be a long time ago. Others could be as recent as last week. Either way, I should be able to list most of them. Any that I haven't had, I will put at never had, so that's why they're at the bottom. I mean, it shows it, but just to make sure everyone knows. Also, this is all very opinionated. This is all from my personal thoughts on the restaurants. This is not based off the general populace type thing. So, without any more bullshit, let's get into it. A&W is... The only thing that saves it for me is the cheese curds. Cheese curds save it for me. Other than that, they're kind of... It's just mid. It's slightly above average. Arby's, on the other hand, below average, and saved by two things. Uniqueness, so whenever you have it once every now and again, you're like, it wasn't that bad. And then curly fries. Curly fries pull it up from F tier, in my opinion. It's the only reason, is because curly fries. Now, I've never had Baja Fresh or Bimpies. Bojangles, B tier. Shit slaps. Not much else that needs to be said. Shit just slaps. Never had Boston Market. Burger King. It's right there next to A&W. The biggest thing going for Burger King is that it's got good chicken and good, everything is slightly above, mediocrity. Nothing bangs. Nothing's dog shit. Except for the chicken nuggets, but I am biased. I did the 50-no challenge at Burger King. Was a mistake. Big mistake. Canes. This will sound like blasphemy to some of my friends and family, because I have lived in the South for a long time. It's right on the edge. I'm gonna put it at the top of B for now, and depending on what else gets put up there, things could change. Carl's Jr. C tier. They did some out of the wall type stuff. They had a breakfast burger that was banging for a while. The Giant Angus or whatever. It's all solid. Checkers, saved by the fries. The fact that I can get a large or a medium cup sized fry, and that's all I need from there, is both a good and bad thing. Chick-fil-A. You can hate them for their some political stances, blah blah blah. I'm just going based off the food. The food fucking slaps. The reason that it's up there, even more so. The reason Chick-fil-A is up there for me is the fact that I personally have never gone and had Chick-fil-A and an hour later been like, man, that wasn't the best idea. Or, man, I'm regretting that. A lot of other places, you'll get it, it tastes good in the moment. An hour or 5 hours later, you're like, oh man, that wasn't, maybe not. And so it's one of those ones that it never hurts. Chipotle, it's fucking mid. I'm sorry, everyone who thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, it's mid. Every time I get it, something's wrong. Note, I've only gotten delivery, so there might be some issues with just getting delivered and not being fresh. But even then, I know people who talk like it's the best thing ever. Churches, it's not bad. I don't know any that are down here yet. Oh, I see one that's coming. Church is just there. I think they have the best biscuits out of any chicken place by far. Best biscuit bread type shit. Cookout, I've never had. Culver's, yeah, C tier. It's right in the same sort of area as these guys. Nothing's phenomenal. It has one or two good items that just keep it really worth going to, but the burgers and stuff are mid. Del Taco is not good. It's not. I don't know if it's just because I love Taco Bell more than it. It's just something about it that's not there. Denny's is the worst breakfast place. I think Ihop, the Waffle House, they shit on it. There's no contest between them. Domino's, worst pizza place. By far the worst pizza place, in my opinion. Dairy Queen. Only because, like, a Blizzard when it's like 100 degrees or like 85, 90 with like 100% humidity, does slap. But the food itself would put it here. But blizzards, pull it up. Polo Loco, never had. Firehouse. This is once again my thoughts. Not enough customization availability with the subs. I am very picky, so yeah. Five Guys. Five Guys is number one in my opinion. Just not a doubt in my mind, Five Guys is the best. I know people are like, oh, the price. It's like, yeah, I'm paying for a good burger. If I wanted to pay, you know, a cheaper price, I'd go to Burger King or I'd go to McDonald's or something. I'm paying for the better food, and it tastes better. It's like, I mean, whenever you order a large fry from McDonald's, sometimes you don't get a full thing of fries. You order a large fry from Five Guys, you have enough to feed a family of 7. Like, Ihop is C tier. It's not great, but like it gets the job done. In-N-Out, B tier. It is good. It is not phenomenal. It's not what all the West Coast people make it out to be. It is good for its price point, and that's about it, in my opinion. It's not bad. Like, I'd take In-N-Out over, like, Burger King, A&W and shit like that. But, like, Animal Style, overhyped trash, in my opinion. I don't like the onion and, like, how cold and all that sort of shit. I am picky, like I said. I don't think it's hot garbage. I just don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, like, you know, a lot of people do. Jack in the Box, sorry, I haven't had you in a long time. I got food poisoning from it when I was, like, 7. And me and my family never went back there because we all got food poisoning, and it was just an awful experience. I think the only one who didn't was my dad, because he's the only one that didn't have, like, the chicken or, you know, whatever item it was that, like, it gave it to us. He was the only one that wasn't a part of eating it, and so he was safe. He was fine. Never had Jersey Mike's. I'd love to try it. Jimmy John's. No customization. The only reason they can do their, oh, it's so fast, is because there's no customization. There's nothing that you can make to make it your own. It's just there. Jollibee, I've never had. KFC. I'm gonna have to say D tier. It's right there with Church's. Like, the chicken never bangs. Its sides are what carry it. And then their fries are fine, but they're literally just like the nacho fries without the nacho flavoring to them. And they got rid of potato wedges. And potato wedges, if they still have potato wedges, they'd be B tier. Because potato wedges are one of my, like, I think uniqueness in like fries adds a lot. Little Caesars, D tier. I think Little Caesars is the exact same as those sugar cookies you would have in like class in like high school and middle school when you'd have the like, oh, let's watch a movie day type parties, and people would bring food and they'd bring those fucking like frosted sugar cookies, and there'd always be those, oh, these are so nasty. You don't have someone whispering in your ear, talking in your ear, saying, oh, this tastes like shit, this is awful. And you realize, oh man, it's actually pretty good. Little Caesars is that. Like, there's two reasons that like, people shit on Little Caesars. It's cheap, and, you know, oh man, it's never good. 95% of the time when they get it, it's been ordered in bulk, and it's at like a school party, where they're then getting seconds and it's cold as shit. And it's like, bro, you go get one from Little Caesars, you come back home, you eat it, it tastes good. Especially when it's the same concept as In-N-Out. It is good for its price point. I can go get a large pepperoni from Little Caesars for like $6 with tax. I'd go to get a large pizza from Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's. I'm paying like $20. Like, I don't know about you, but if I'm like trying to get a pizza that I can make like multiple meals, go Little Caesars. Oh no, it's a little bit less healthy or a little bit, you know, not as tasty. You're saving like $15 a pizza. Long John Silver's is just dog water. Dog water. I'm having an insult to dog water with how bad Long John Silver's is. McDonald's, B tier. You can't go wrong with it. Like, shit slaps. The only reason it's not in best is because the fries are inconsistent, and because they will fuck up your order 9 out of 10 times. Like, I will say no pickles. That thing will come with 14 of them on there. I'll say no mustard. That shit will come looking like they just took their fucking hand and dunked that thing in there like it was Michael Jordan and fucking Space Jam. Like, it just, Mel's Southwest Grill also slaps. Like I said, I've had this one in person, so that might be why it's above Chipotle for me. Noodles & Co. it's not great in my opinion. Like I could make better pasta at home. I know I could do that with a lot of these, but like pasta's a lot easier of a thing to do. There's just not much about it that's like really like pulls me in. I've honestly never had Panda Express. I've only recently gotten into eating more Asian cuisine. For the longest time, I wouldn't eat anything like with rice except rice-a-roni. Now I'm eating jasmine rice. I'm branching into like more dirty rice and stuff like that. So I want to try Panda Express sometime in the future. There's one pretty close to me. I might try it. Might do that on stream at some point so y'all can see my reaction. But who knows? Panera, I've never had. Papa John's is marginally better than Domino's, and if someone else is paying for it, or if it's like, you know, you're splitting with friends, like I think Papa John's is on the same level as Little Caesars. Never had this, never had Penn Station. I was wrong about having had a lot of these. I will apologize for that. Pizza Hut is the best one in my opinion. It's still mid-tier. I still think that like a local mom and pop shop is going to do a better job than any of them. And personally, I've gotten to the point where I can say that, like, a Totino's pizza or a, like, one-bite pizza in the oven, it's just as much as these do for me, and it's a lot easier. So, Popeyes, A tier. Their fries slap. The chicken, like the spicy chicken tenders are good. Portillo's, I've never had. I really want to have. There's something similar to Portillo's in Utah called J-Dogs. If I was to base it off that, that would be up here. Like, best hot dog I've ever had in my life. Potbelly is C tier. Don't even know what that brand is, so we're just going to move on. Quiznos, when it was around, I'd say it was C tier. It was right in the same area as Firehouse. Never had Roy Rogers. Sbarro's. Sbarro's is right there with Pizza Hut. Very solid. It's pizza by the slice type shit, but those are some big-ass slices. Schlotzsky's. Shake Shack. Shake Shack is probably... I'm putting Shake Shack in the best. In my opinion, it is right there with it. It gets the job done. Never had Sheetz. Never had Skyline Chili. That's something I'm not a huge chili fan, but I would try Skyline Chili because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Sonic. It fell off. Like, the only thing that it's good for is the slushies now. And, like, the breakfast stuff. Like, or actually, no, it has the Texas Toast stuff, so I'm going to move it up. Texas Toast, like, patty melts and shit. Put it up an extra notch, in my opinion. Steak and Shake, personal bias, it slaps. It's the only place I get a milkshake from. I'll get a strawberry milkshake every time I go there. I get a double bacon cheeseburger with cheese fries and a strawberry shake. Actually, no, I don't do cheese fries every time, because I dip my fries into my shake. But yeah, Steak and Shake. Subway. Subway is the best sub place that I have had. Note, there is Jersey's Mike down here that I've never had, so I can't say for sure. Out of the ones I had, though, it was better than Quiznos. I haven't seen a Quiznos since I was 7. And Firehouse is just, like I said, not great. Jimmy John's is ass, in my opinion. Subway, you get to pick whatever the fuck you want. If it tastes bad, it's not Subway. It's the fact that you're picking bad shit. Like, it's on you. Swenson's never had. Taco Bell. Taco Bell C tier. It is right in the middle. You regret it every now and again, but it's, 1:30 in the morning. You're on your way back from a buddy's place. You're on your way back from, doing whatever at 1:30 in the morning. You swing by a Taco Bell, you get some banging food for like $10, $15, and it's a shit ton of food. You eat it and you feel great. Next morning you wake up and it hits afternoon and you got to take a shit. You might regret it a little bit, but it's still worth it. Taco Cabana, nope. Torchy's Tacos, nope. I have heard of Torchy's. It's a Texas place, from my understanding, and it's supposed to slap. Waffle House it's above Ihop, but barely. Because when you go to Waffle House, you're rolling the dice if it's a health code violation or not. But the waffle slap, like I don't know. Something about it is just, it always hits. It always hits. Wawa I've never had. I know that will piss Frank off. Wendy's. Wendy's is B tier. Whataburger B tier. These, like, their burgers hit different compared to these down here. They hit different. They aren't quite Shake Shack and Five Guys level, but they're a good in between. They're right there with In-N-Out in my mind and, like, quality. But In-N-Out's at a cheaper price point. I think Wendy's has more, like, options, and Whataburger breakfast. If you ain't ever had a honey butter chicken biscuit when you are drunk off your ass, you have not experienced good drunk food, because that shit just is a whole different level. White Castle just needs to be disbanded. They need to end that thing. The last time I tried having White Castle was October of last year. I was in Indiana and visiting family, and we were, like, me and my family and family friends were all drunk, and someone DoorDashed like $80 worth of that garbage place to us, and I straight up had one bite, and I was like, nope, and I DoorDashed Wendy's myself. And ate it, and let them all suffer, because next day they were sitting there holding their stomachs like, damn, that was a mistake. Wiener Schnitzel is disgusting. There was one close to where I lived in college. Never went there because I'm pretty sure I almost got mugged, because someone walked up to me with like some clippers and was like, you want a haircut? And I just sprint across the road while traffic was going through. So, don't ever plan on trying it. Wings, never had. Wingstop is there. Zaxby's is C tier. Zaxby's isn't bad. It has more options than something like Cane's. But the Zaxby sauce is ass. And then, well, you have more options. None of it is particularly great. It's all just like right there in the middle. But yeah, that's gonna be the fast food tier list. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it exactly how it is. I'm gonna keep it 100% real here.